Another episode of High Tea. Hi, hello, how are we doing? My skin looks shiny. You know that's that hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, pure 5% hyaluronic acid coating this baby face. You know what it is. I'm Ajahnis Charley. This is High Tea, the show that I like to call a midday, midweek burst of energy like your favorite caffeinated drink. It's a segmented show where we cover issues global, provincial, national. I didn't go in order. A township scale, and a bit too personal. We cover all those issues and, serve a little bit of knowledge at the same time. We've been doing this for a while now. Started in June, now it's August, but honestly, who can tell the difference? Time does not have any meaning anymore. But I feel good. I feel good, and I'm ready to get into this because I have a very exciting episode for y'all, so let's just get right into it. But first, we gotta talk about this outfit, because that's what we do here. Now, I often say at the beginning of the shows that I look like I'm about to go to prom. So this week, I decided to actually wear my prom suit. So just picture me, true prom, dancing to like Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling, or whatever the song was when it was prom time. But this is literally what I wore. And, prom suits are boring. There should be more flowers on this. I'm highly disappointed in that. But I'm committing to the bit, so I have to get points for that, right? Yeah, I'm excited. Let's just get right into it. With our first segment, What's the Tea? And I do mean literally, what's the tea? And for, I think, the fourth week in a row, we have actual tea. We have actual tea. Like, what? We had just a second to brew a nice mug of Tetley super herbal tea. ANTIOX. No ox is allowed in this tea. Apple, cinnamon, turmeric, and vitamin C. And my favorite part is the vitamin C. That is my favorite flavor of tea. Yes. It is extremely hot. Prom King vibes! You know what? Vote in the chat if you think I should be Prom King based on the strength of this basic ass suit alone. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Whew. I don't want to bun up my lip before I have all this talking to do. So you know what? We'll have the tea on the side, water on the other side, and you know what? Let's get right into our next segment already. Blazing through this. The serve. Okay, that's 2 votes. That's 2 votes for AJ, 0 for anyone else to be prom king. I am taking that crown. And with that crown, I do decree these headlines that I am serving to you. And I'm talking about a full serve, not a half pot of tea, not a half cup, a teaspoon, no. I'm serving you a full pot of tea with these headlines of things that happen around the world, either in reality or in my head. It's my interpretation. It's my show. Gross. So, let's begin. Hypochondriac, really just loving this current moment. It's not my kind of deal. Lonely man, sad to have no matches on contract tracing app. I believe that's a contact tracing app, so I'll send a word to my editor. Unproductive man realizes he spends 40 hours a week watching animal rescue videos. That unproductive man? That's me. Canada-wide onion recall leaves no one in tears. And I think that's just appropriate. Tropical storm Isaias, really just very messy kindergartner. And we know how those guys be. Those guys be messy. Locked down Olive Garden, now an Olive Jungle. Does that... Tell me in the comments if that one works, because I think that might be trash, but I might save that one. Ellen, to be recast by Ellen Pompeo. And yes, now the show will just be reruns of Grey's Anatomy. And you know what? That is a markedly huge improvement. BTS stands officially recognized as world's second largest standing army. And with the dynamite they got coming, you don't want to mess with them. Local woman's 10-person isolation bubble just hurt Animal Crossing villagers. That's also me. And gamer obsessed with Pikmin 3 couldn't give a flying frig about the ants in his garden. And that's a joke for no one. Wow. This world is really coming to something, isn't it? But solid on you joke? I like it. Okay, we got one. If I could get a 10% hit rate in these headlines that I do every week, I consider that a major win. And speaking of Andrea Marston, I believe we have a broadcast coming in with some breaking news. Take a look.
Welcome to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where I have been wearing this wig for far too long. Stay tuned to see if I will continue to wear this wig or do something even more. Welcome to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where sources have confirmed that Andrea is feeling herself in this wig. She is now conducting polls to see if she should indeed dye her hair pink. Stay tuned for further updates. Welcome back to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where polls are indicating that Andrea should indeed dye her hair pink. Will she indeed do it? Stay tuned for further breaking news. Back to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where sources close to Andrea are saying she is doubting the hair dye decision, even though polls are coming in supporting this decision. She just doesn't know if a woman of her age and professional career should be dyeing her hair pink. Stay tuned for the latest update. Welcome back to Breaking News with Andrea Marston, where this is not a wig. She has indeed dyed her hair, and she has no regrets, and is indeed feeling herself. From one news professional to the other, or just regular humans, I encourage you to do what you've always wanted to do. Until tomorrow, sleep. This is Andrea Marston with Breaking News.
You are now watching 60 Seconds with Blackborough Walters. I'm your host, Blackborough Walters, investigative journalist, and woman with so much hair in her eyes. I am here to get down to the nitty-gritty with a special person, interviewing them in rapid-fire style, which is traditional to me, to really discover whomst they are. Today's special guest, Abba Amuqaundoh, here to join me today. Hello, Abba.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. You know,
That's good.
I've had an illustrious career of 30 years of investigative journalism, and I am most excited for this interview.
Me too. I'm really excited. You look a bit different, though, from when I last saw you. A bit more tan, yeah.
A bit odd.
Or maybe you just change your hair.
No. I've been doing a lot of outdoor interviews.
Okay,
what the bears are up to, so...
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
But I'm hoping to notice a lot about you in this investigative interview. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, tech producer Seann in the house. Can I get 60 seconds on the clock? And we are off. First question, what is your name?
Abba Amuqaundoh.
Great. Where are you from?
I was born originally in Nigeria, and I'm from Brampton, Ontario.
Brampton, Ontario. Beautiful place. I'm not being sarcastic about that. Favorite midnight snack?
Favorite midnight snack? Honestly, McDonald's. I get the junior chicken, and then I got a McDouble meal.
Would you say that the junior chicken is the best item on the menu?
Hell yes.
I think I agree.
I wouldn't be from Brampton if I disagreed.
That's absolutely true. This is a fun fact, everyone. Please know this. Favorite kind of tea?
Hot tea, spilled tea, truly any type of tea. I just love tea. I'm a lover of tea.
Same here. An unexpected topic that you could go off about.
Tony Hawk, not true. I just like him a lot.
Tony Hawk? I'll have 10 questions lined up in this very soon. 30 seconds left. What is a movie that gets you up in your feelings?
Oh my god, Celeste and Jesse Forever.
Okay, that's one to add to the list. Describe how you feel about Taylor Swift's folklore in one word.
Whatever.
That is accurate. Sex, marry, kill moments in Beyonce's career.
Sex, when she was doing that like funky 70s vibe. Mary, the Lemonade era, honestly iconic. Kill, the bang that she did that looked like she cut it herself in a dark closet.
I think that is just the objectively correct answer to that question. 10 seconds left. One thing that has recently made you proud.
Standing up for myself and speaking up for myself.
Yes. Okay. And last question. One joke, comment, quote that someone else said that you wish you did.
There's this Italian dude on a cooking show that said if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike. And I think that's the funniest thing in the world.
Buzzer sound.
Oh, and that's our buzzer, letting us know the interview is concluded.
Yay.
If my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike?
So he's Italian and he was on a British cooking show and he was making a specific Italian dish and they were saying, oh, well, you know, if your dish had this, that, and the other, it would be similar to a British casserole. And he looked at them and he's like, and if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bike. I haven't stopped saying it. It lives in my mind rent free.
I am writing this down as we speak. That
So
is
funny.
wisdom. And in any case, I'll attribute that to you. So it's yours now.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Abba. Reparations indeed. Every month should be February.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So much.
Thank you. I have two.
Is there anything you'd like to plug in this given moment?
Yeah, please listen to Nostalgique on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, subscribe, comment, and you can follow me on Twitter at ABAQUAN or on Instagram at ABAQUAN and an extra N.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely check out Nostalgique. A recent episode of mine that's my favorite was one with Brandon Ash Muhammad.
Yeah.
Endlessly about Nelly Furtado.
And it was beautiful.
Crucial listening. Crucial.
I think so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, AJ. Or,
Ooh,
not,
what?
no, I mean, I'm sorry.
Huh? Where? Okay, I think Abba might have signaled me that AJ is coming back, so I need to make my escape before I am caught. So in the meantime, check this little video out for your entertainment. Are you pissed off? Funny and warm? A good man in the storm? Do you walk down the streets on your way to school, grinding your teeth to a rhythm invisible? For that I suggest a dental guard. Otherwise, Fiona Apple Inc. might just have the thing for you. Shamika. That's right. Whether you are a middle school kid getting bullied by the cool girls, or you're a full adult getting bullied by the cool girls, Shamika is right for you.
Shamika said I had potential.
Way back before I could remember, I was a heterosexual young lad with no emotional intelligence. I never smiled because a smile always seemed rehearsed. Until late at night, one day, Shamika snuck into my room and whispered to me, "You have potential." That moment made me instantly gay. Thanks, Shamika.
Shamika said I had potential.
In class, I'd pass the time drawing a slash for every time the second hand went by. A group of 5 done 12 times was a minute, but Shamika said I had potential. And I gotta watch. I haven't drawn a slash since. Thanks, Shamika.
Shamika said I had potential.
Now, Shamika wasn't gentle, and she wasn't my friend. But I was unemployed for years when she said I have potential. After founding PayPal and undergoing racial reconstruction surgery, I am proud to say that I turned out to be Elon Musk. Thanks, Shamika.
Shamika said I had potential.
Find your potential with Shamika today. Also, try Trayvon, who will defend you in an argument saying, "Well, what had happened was..." Or Daryl, who can instantly empty a room with a well-placed, "Well, actually..." Ask your doctor if Shamika is right for you.
Shamika said I had potential.
Okay. So you know I typically take my mid-show bathroom break. And I know that Blackborough Walters has been conducting investigative interviews during them. And I swear to God, I was so close to catching Blackborough. Today, I knew I was close. I ran up. I am fully sweating. But Blackborough just managed to escape by the hairs on their wig. I'm gonna get you, Blackborough. I'm gonna get you. These damn wigs! It's a problem. And I'm gonna put a stop to it one day. But that day is not today. Because today, and right now, it is time. Shamika, you know what? Shamika had a nice wig. Shamika does have a nice wig. I like to watch that part of the stream while I'm in the bathroom on the toilet, which is probably bad practice as the host of this stream. But what are you gonna do? Anyways, you know what? I think it's time we get into the holy grail of this show, the best segment of the week, the good dog of the week. Yes, indeed, I am so excited to share this special, lovely lass with you. Do you know who I'm talking about? You gotta know who I'm talking about. Patrick Murray and his dog, Dr. Quinn Fabre, Medicine Woman. That's right, Medicine Woman. This is an iconic dog of the Toronto community. Look at her, full stunner. And look, that high resolution, we need high resolution to capture every pixel of this gorgeousness on screen. Yes, please, Dr. Quinn Fabre. If you don't know about this girl, if you don't know about her, you should know that she was picked up as a foster from a humane society, and her name was Quinn, and she was hit by a car. Drama! That is crazy. Let's see more Quinn, though. You know she gay. That's Starbucks. You know we're talking about a little gay, exceptional dog here. Okay? Yes, she goes to Starbucks. Yes, she has that Starbucks dollar. You won't catch her at Tim Hortons because she is a dog of class. Okay? Thank you, Quinn. After she survived that Shonda Rhimes written moment of being hit by a car, she had extensive surgery on her back leg, fusing part of the hip socket together. And part of her bladder was removed, which they weirdly showed Patrick when he picked her up. Why do they do that? I don't know. But you know what? No information is too much information when you're dealing with a literal goddess right here. Send me that next picture. Yes. A giant a cone and a giant smile to match. I stan. Because of the bladder thing, she needed to pee every hour and wouldn't put any weight on her back left leg. But you gotta know, she wasn't just a patient, goddammit. She was a doctor, and is a doctor, and demands the respect that comes with such a title. Let's see a little bit more. Do we have a little more? Yes! A stunner. See, another reason how we know this is a gay dog, she's fully voguing right here. She is voguing. That is a Vogue cover. She knows what she's doing. Madonna, come get your juice. You could never. This is an iconic dog. This is Dr. Quinn Fabre, Medicine Woman, from that day forward and onwards up until this very moment, okay? Do we have one more picture before? Oh, there's Patrick and there's Quinn. The cutest little couple. My heart is melting just looking at this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They took her to her doggy physio at the Humane Society and kept a tally of her urinations each day. Now she has a normal bladder, so she really has that comeback story. She came right back, and just this summer had her first swim. And obviously, Patrick adopted her. Alex with the doggy emojis, you know exactly what it is, okay? You know what? I think it's time. We need to see Quinn in action. Let's go. boys. My God. That just warms my heart. It's so cute. You know what? Seann, I don't think I've seen enough of Quinn, to be honest. So can we do like a rapid fire? Oh, we have more? Okay, let's go through it. Yes, dog at the park. Stutter, I love it. Send me more. Yes, lying down, looking cute. You can't catch Bay slipping. Yes, okay, except that we did. We caught Bay slipping a little bit, but we still love her. We got the cone. I think this was the day that Patrick picked her up. Yes, so cute. And I'm gonna cry. Just heard a toy. We love a tie-dye moment, fashion icon, and Patrick's partner. She got the shades on. Iconic. Such a beautiful dog. And to cap it all off, she chewed up Patrick's douche. She was like, no, no, no. No, you need to take care of that body. You need to take care of that body. You're taking a break, and she just went for it. I love a dog that knows how to take charge. Thank you so much, Patrick Murray. You could catch Patrick's Instagram. I don't know if I wrote this down yet as a banner, but it's at PatSmear. Yes, I did. Like, that's how you do an Insta name. That's good. I love just looking at the name. And that concludes our good dog of the week. I need to change the name to Great Dog of the Week or Excellent Dog because these dogs are more than just good. They're life-changing. Oof. I need a moment. Sorry. Take a moment to sip your tea, folks. Just, Ooh. Okay, now that we got some good little dogs in our life, we feel ready and energized. It's time for the last segment of the week, and that's that on that. A little shorty for today, but I just wanted to talk about it. Because how could you not? We have a little thing called, what am I calling it? Black is King is King. Okay? Black is King is King. You know we're talking that Beyonce visual album. You know we love it. If you haven't seen it, you're making a mistake. Okay, here's what I got to say. I'm gonna talk about Beyonce's Black is King for today's, and that's that on that. This Queen Bee dropped this visual album on Disney Plus, and it is an astonishing, beautiful work that celebrates Black diaspora. And let me tell you, they have procured some alien intelligence to get some of these incredible shots. Like, it's truly immaculate, beautiful. Beyonce looks gorgeous in all sorts of inspired outfits that draw from Pan-African roots, and the amount of Black talent on display in every frame is so far unseen. Like, it is unsurpassed, just the scale of it all. And I know a couple weeks ago, I was just going off on how Solange should be considered legally a medical practitioner because she gives us that healing. But I just can't help standing these Knowles sisters who keep delivering and delivering on magical moments of Black healing, aesthetic. It's my self-care. Okay, so Black is King is a mood forever. We know that. It's a mood forever for the Black community because the storytelling exalts us, cares for us, and outright entertains us. And this is important because we just went through a huge movement where we witnessed and experienced collective trauma, and living in this world itself is traumatizing for us. And so it is just so refreshing to get to experience a Black work of art that's so popular, that is not steeped in that trauma. And there's actually some points of concern with the upwelling of Black artists getting opportunity in the wake of Black Lives Matter, that the work that will get to be brought onto will only be pieces that explore trauma. And it is so nice to get to see a work of art that is about Black contemporary life, about Black aesthetics, about some fairy tales and some fantasy and bringing that all together. That's the kind of work I want to see in the future. And that's what I'm so happy that Black is King delivers. We need a chance to explore the ideals that we believe in and the dreams that we aspire to reach on the same terms that white people have gotten to explore forever in media. And Black is King is a beautiful example of that. Now, counterpoint, because there always is a counterpoint. Of course, there's room in the world for discussions or critiques on the kind of capitalistic, pro-monarchy aesthetic. I mean, it's called Black is King. Like, it's in there. And I think that there is space to have that kind of critique, especially in the intersection of Black diaspora, African issues, geopolitics. But one thing I don't support is hijacking this particular work of art to criticize Beyonce's stance. Because I get it. Like, the best paper I ever wrote, in my opinion, was one that takes down globalism and how it acts as an imperialistic force, and that foreign direct investment in Africa is hugely damaging and is probably more damaging than the benefits that they claim to give. Like, I'm here for anti-capitalist conversations, but at the same time, I respect Beyonce's work and that it has a completely different thesis, a completely different goal in mind. And I don't want to hijack that because I can see the value in having a work of Black beauty, and the value is in bringing us all together to revel in where we came from and what we managed to create, given all of our extenuating circumstances. So, you know, if Beyonce's next album is rife with Marxist theory and how we need to dismantle state machinery, then you know what? I'm all for it, Beyonce. Lead the support the revolutionary cause. But until then, I'm okay with taking some moments like these to gather around the campfire, collect ourselves, and let white people know they'll never take my power, my power, my power. And that's that on that. Okay. That's what I gotta say. We did it. We did it. We saved Black is King. Now, if you didn't watch it, and I'm talking to some very specific people in particular, watch it on your own time. It's always gonna be there for you. But I enjoyed it a lot, and it's just nice to experience that kind of art when so much of what we've gotten to create over the years is like 12 Years a Slave, which is such a good movie. Watch that too, but it's hard, and it's nice to not have things have to be hard all the time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Andrea, my breaking news correspondent. We out here, we doing it. We're having conversations, we're living, we're loving, we're laughing. And we are just about done. With today's episode of High Tea, thanks for tuning in. There's so many good dogs to put on a pedestal. There's so many topics to talk about, and we'll get there over the weeks. And if you want to come along for the ride, just please donate to this link here so we can keep this train going, right? Okay. Yeah, badducktheater.com/high-t if you're ready. And what do maybe there's so many great shows every day of the week. 4:30, we have so many amazing shows. I'm guesting on Ayaka's Kitchen on Monday next week. I'm very excited. I'm gonna roll sushi. I'm so bad at cooking. It's gonna be a nightmare. But I suggest tuning in for that show. It's a great one. And we have shows at 9:30 almost every day of the week. The Oval tonight. Check it out. It's always good. You can follow me at AJ with no filters. I don't know why I never plug my own stuff here. It's my show. And keep an eye out for things to come. We'll see what happens. But until then, everyone, grab your tea, your water, your absinthe, if that is your choice, and sip, sis. That's some good tea.